Do you still need to pay a buyer's agent commission? If the last time you bought or sold a home was more than a couple years ago, some things have changed. You might have heard about it in the news. This happened back in 2024. The rules have changed and moved on. But you have to know the whole story, not just half the story. Let me fill you in exactly how it works here in Palm Beach and really the whole state of Florida. Back in 2024, there was a major lawsuit regarding the end settlement between the National Association of Realtors and a bunch of people suing them. It was everywhere. Maybe it's faded into the background, but it's changed the way the landscape looks. Sellers got excited that they might be saving money. The truth is it really didn't do anything when it comes to commission. The problem is people are still reading the headlines and thinking that things have changed in their favor and don't really understand exactly what's going on. Well, here's what's actually changed. The old system had the buyer's agent compensation built into the MLS listing. It was advertised. That part is gone. It's actually less transparent today, believe it or not. You're not allowed by law to advertise the buyer's agent commission on MLS. Buyers now have to sign a written agreement with their agent before touring homes and looking at new construction communities. But here's what agents miss. Sellers can still pay a buyer's agent. In fact, if you want people to look at your house, you better. The rule might have changed, but now there's a conversation that needs to take place. The big commission collapse that people expected just never happened. It really is the same situation, except the commission is not listed on MLS, and now we've got to have that conversation by law. If you're buying, the biggest change is transparency. You will sign an agreement up front that clearly outlines what the agent, the buyer's agent's paid before you go looking at homes. In almost all cases, I've never had it where it hasn't happened. Negotiate with the seller to cover that cost as your offer. So you work it in your offer. Reach out to our office if you want to know more about how that works. Even if you're not in the market, it's good to know and be ready when you are. The vast majority of buyers are still, like always, using agents. You want someone to represent you. The seller does. You should too. What sellers need to know, if you're a seller, you can choose either between offer compensation or not offer compensation. But here's what tends to happen. Sellers who pay the buyer's agent commission, they'll get more showings. The ones that don't show any, they're probably going to get fewer showings. It's just the way it is. It might not be advertised, but it will come back to haunt you. I've just seen it. And oftentimes, this does reflect a lower sales price. While it may look like you're saving money up front, it can cost you more money in the long run. Again, reach out to office and we can explain this to you. If you haven't bought or sold a home since 2024, let's have a conversation. No confusion, no outdated assumptions, just a clear picture of how things look today. My name is Ray Fernandez. I'm with Living in Palm Beach, Florida, powered by eXp Luxury Homes. It'd be an honor to help you on this journey and a pleasure to see you, like we will, on the next one.